Good afternoon, Tanya. I'm glad you could come in today, and I'm so proud of you that you have made it through in spite of all the challenges you had to go through going from foster home to foster home, and now you've gone to the big 12th grade, and I know you want to take a vacation, so that's why we're here today to talk about Budgeting 101. It involves several steps, so this is the first of many sessions we're going to have, but this is going to be our introduction section. Okay, so today we're just going to go do an overview of what budgeting and finances is all about. When people talk about finances, it can be scary. It really can be scary. So we're going to talk about savings account. We're going to talk about a checkings account. In the future, one of our lessons will be money market. I need to find out more information on that, so I'm not sure about that. We want to talk about how credit cards, you have to be concerned about getting credit cards. I know excited to have them, but you really need to be concerned about them. The difference between bad debt and good debt, because it will impact your credit score. And credit scores are important because that determines whether you get an apartment, whether you get a car, all of that's impacted. How to read your bank statements, because you want to make sure that nobody's taking any money out your account. So you shouldn't be able to do that. And of course, how to maintain a checking book, make sure everything's written down. And it sounds like a lot, but that's why we're going to have certain sessions. I can see in your face that it already appears to be overwhelming, but that's why we're going to do in small increments. Not all at one time, because it's just too much to do at one time. So today we're just going to do the basics, okay? So take a deep breath. Breathe. Just know that we're going to get through this. Now, tell me where you want to go for your vacation, and have you figured out how much it would cost you?
I want to go to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how much it's going to cost.
Mm-hmm.
I think I want to go for a whole week, maybe 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to a concert, and I want to see the Grand Canyon.
Okay.
But I don't know how much. I haven't budgeted how much I want to spend on it yet.
Well, that can be part of your homework, since you get, and that we'll talk about that. But just overall, when you think about a budget, particularly during the trip, you have to think about transportation, you have to think about hotel, you have to think about eating, you have to think about the cost of the shows. All of that should be included in your budget.
Okay.
So when you go home, you might want to just start thinking about those things. That way we can have a better understanding how much we're going to save. Now, I see that you have an income coming in, disability income. So we have to figure out how much you're able to save out of that. That's part of the savings account. You have to think about your expenses, housing, food, before you can get to the vacation. So all of that, a vacation is extra.
Yeah.
Okay. So, again, today we're going to just go through today I'm just going to take you through some websites that we can look on. That is, give me 1 second. I'm kind of copy, and we're going to go into another page and look at these different websites that we have on here. Okay, just give me 1 minute.
Paste and go.
Okay, here is a website that I would recommend that you look at when you go home today.
Okay.
It's called Budgeting for Teens, Grow Your Money While You're Young. I think that's a catchy title.
Okay.
As you can see, as we talked about, you have groceries for food, entertainment, all of that, savings. So these are the things, this evening when you go home, the first thing I'm asking you to do is to go through these 3 resources. Okay. I'm going to give you this package, but this is what we can have, but I want you to go through these resources here and read through and figure out what is your best. Like it says right here, here are a few budget tips to help you successfully itemize your money. Less is more, spend wisely. Project your expenses, like that you want to go away for the summer, so that you got to start saving now in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
Keep earning, take advice, lots of it. Please be open. Okay, so this is one site that I want you to go on, and again, it is called Budgeting for Teens, which is great. Budgeting for Teens, grow your money while you're young. I wish somebody had told me that when I was younger, how to budget my money. Again, okay, the next website we want to go to, I tell you, everything's on computer. And I'm glad that we're able to meet in person, even though we're practicing social distance while we're doing that. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's go. Okay, the next one okay, here we go. This is our next website that we want to look at today.
It's a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm. Okay, we'll put this one here. We're going to keep them all up so we have an idea.
Okay.
So we can always just paste. Next time you come, we just have them put up and that we don't have to worry about them.
Okay.
Okay? Oh, this is a YouTube video.
Mm-hmm. Go for the next two.
Okay, great. I think YouTubes are good. I think they're more interactive. You know, reading is good, but this is the way. Oh, a lot of good ideas here. We have budgeting for teens, which is a financial education, which is right here. We'll look at that one. Again, I want you to, your assignment is to watch these videos today or this evening before we meet again. As you can see, they're not that long, but it will give you a good idea on what it is to budget. This one's only 2 minutes, so let's see what he's talking about. Unmute. Pause.
Identify some sources of income. This money budgeting allows you to track your spending and manage your money. Research shows that if teens have good financial habits when they grow up, they will be financially responsible adults. To get started, you will want to identify some sources of income.
So, again, that's one of the videos I want you to watch. Let's go back to where we were. And this is how to budget. And that's the next one I like was how to budget moving out as a teen. See, you can see they're not that long. They're maybe 5 to 10 minutes at the most. But it will give you a basic idea on what budgeting is about. It is, as you can see from the videos, it is important to be good steward of your money. It is important that you understand that if you don't take care of your money, you won't be taken care of. So again, I'm not going to hold you long today because I know you've had a full day. You got to go rehearse for graduation. But we will just know that in the future, for the next 3-4 weeks, you and I will be going over this budget and financial planning to make sure that you understand what it is about a savings account, understanding about a checking account. We will go more about money market, but that's not one of the top priorities. What is good debt, bad debt? What is the difference between a checking account and a savings account? Whether you want to go to like a credit union like McU or do you want to go like Bank America. So all of those things you will have to talk about. And of course, the most important thing is making sure you keep a balanced account. Most of the time we get so excited that we spend more than what we make. So we want to make sure that that we don't start off doing that bad thing. But your homework today, for our last few moments, of course, is for us to set a plan to meet weekly.
Okay.
For you to go home and write down your budget of what it would cost you to get to Vegas.
Okay.
Plane, you need to include food.
All right.
You need to include transportation. You need to include spending money.
Thank you, dear.
And the cost of shows. Shows are very expensive. That's a fee by itself. So look at those budget items. Come up with a budget. And that when we meet again next week, we will go through the full package talking about what it is to be financially, fiscally stable. Okay. Thank you for coming in today, and I wish you again the best of luck. For someone who has gone through all these trials and tribulations, you look good. Keep up the good work, and that I know that that you're somebody that's really open to learning, and that this will be really good for you if you apply yourself. Thank you very much. That it?